As a nonprofit leader, you know that financial health is completely essential for your organization's success. So, what do you do when you actually have a profit? Well, let's talk about how to track it and how to plan so that you make sure you do something with it. Hi, I'm Teresa Clark, and I'm a CPA with over 25 years of experience serving 501c3 nonprofits. See, my passion is to help nonprofits answer money questions so that they can move on to achieve their mission. So think of me as a strategic partner to mastering the money. You can visit my website for more resources. We've often established here on my website and my channel that profit's okay in a nonprofit. And to learn more, link to none of those, you can go and hear me talk a little bit more about that. But whether your profit was planned or not planned, it is an incredible opportunity that you don't want to miss. So while you're watching that monthly statement of activities or income statement, and you're seeing, okay, for various reasons, this year we ended with a profit, again, planned or unplanned. Now you want to make a decision about what you want to do with it. And it should be a decision that you make that's in the context of some other pieces. So I'm going to show you something real quick, a visual of something I often talk about. And I think this will be very helpful to you. So in your net asset section of your financial position, your statement of financial position, which is, for those of you who know it by the title balance sheet, it is a statement of where you are at a point in time. And let's just say that you have a calendar year in and you've ended the year with a profit. Well, as you can see here, this is what the net asset section I recommend should look like. This becomes actionable and can be helpful for you. And what that is in your net assets, you have things that are unrestricted. There is no restriction on this fund, these funds. Maybe let's pretend today that this 30,000 is what we're talking about. This was the profit generated this year. And you're thinking, well, what should we do with it? Next, you have donor restricted. Those are funds that have come in with the donor placing restriction and that you have agreed to receive. Now, internally designated is what we're going to talk about today, because maybe that profit that you just generated actually has a purpose. Actually, maybe you're saving towards something, or you realize you don't have enough cash reserves. You should have more money, more emergency fund in your operation. So maybe your internally designated number, in my example of 10,000 here, needs to be higher, needs to be like 3 months of your budget. And then the last item is your net assets that are invested in capital, and that's fixed assets minus debt. We'll cover that in another lesson, but you want to break that number apart inside your net asset section because it's not liquid, okay? So in this example, let's just say you've hit the year, end of the year with a $30,000 profit. Well, a couple of ideas, as I said, is your reserve big enough? Or have you internally designated net assets to cover your reserves equal to at least 3 months? Okay, so yeah, maybe we need to do that. And if that's the case, then your accountant should be making sure that those unrestricted funds are earmarked and brought down into that internally designated section. Maybe another example, though, is that you're planning a large program launch or working on a capital project. Well, you can designate internally any resources that you have for a particular purpose. And that internal designation can be added and removed by your board, and is a really helpful way of making sure that that net asset section of your financial reports is actionable. Then, if it's all tucked away and earmarked and named in a way you need, whatever remains in the unrestricted category really becomes sort of that opportunity dollar. It's the dollar that you're saying, hey, we're okay to overspend salaries this year because we've got it covered by this excess reserve from a prior year. So hopefully that's helpful. I just want to let you know that if you're enjoying these videos, you can find more like them right where you're at, either on my blog, my YouTube channel. And I just want to let you know that I'm always here to help. If you need anything, don't hesitate to reach out and connect with me.